Testing, testing, testing. Hi guys, hope you're well. So sorry if my appearance is a little bit clammy. We're experiencing something of a record heat wave here in Huddersfield. High degrees of about 10 it was the last couple of days, something of a local record. So today we are talking about the Longines Heritage Legend Diver. My word, wait till you get a load of the stats. They are absolutely unbelievable. It blew my mind what you can get for under £2,000. I'm Andrew and I'm a watch addict. Hi guys, hope you're well. So big, massive thank you from one legend to another set of legends down at Francis & Gay Jewellers. They've lent this in, and Francis & Gay Jewellers, if you haven't heard of them, I'm personally reaching out and asking you to go check out their website, buy a watch, use a discount code, Andrew is a legend, and you will get some discount. Ask for Brian personally. It's just, they are fantastic human beings. I know I'm banging on about them a bit, but they're beautiful on the inside and the out. They're a family-run business since 1990. They offer a 90-day returns policy, and they do next-day delivery. So if you order today, crack on, you get it tomorrow. So the Longines Heritage Legend Diver, under £2,000, is absolutely ridiculous. It's officially £1,750, and that's an attractive price for a watch of any sort at the moment, really. Longines is a very famous brand. I think more famous out of the watch community and more respected out of the watch community than actually in the watch community, I would say. I think people, Mr. Joe Blogs, he's heard of Longines. He's heard of Omega, he's heard of Rolex, and Longines have got a great heritage. They've been around since about 1832. They're now, well, I say now, they've been part of the Swatch Group since 1980. And the Swatch Group, if you Google them online, there's loads of watch companies that come under that umbrella of Swatch. It's quite interesting and slightly inbred, if you ask me. So this watch, this is the stats. Get a load of these stats, guys. It's got a 5-year warranty. I think that's a really chunky amount of time, is that. Super Luminova, which again, look at that, guys. It is a little bit special. The gorgeous engraved case back. So not just a basic case back, they've engraved it. It's got a Super Luminova screw down crown, which, yeah, you would expect it on a dive watch, but this is a heritage vintage inspired one. So the screw down crown is a really good thing. Sapphire Crystal, again, for under £2,000. I think it's good. But what they do say on that is it's several layers of anti-reflective coating. Now, if you're like me, you'll appreciate that, but only if it's on the inside of the glass. If it's on the outside, sort of defeats the object a little bit. It's a little bit annoying, isn't it? I don't know if it is or it isn't, but yeah, that's just my personal opinion. Also, this bad boy, oh my word, 72 hours of power reserve. That is phenomenal. Remember, guys, £1,750. And you're getting the 5-year warranty, Super Luminova, engraved case back, screw down crown, sapphire crystal, 72-hour power reserve, and even though it's a vintage inspired dive watch, you're still getting 300 meters. So vintage inspired, you might look at maybe 150, 200 like the Tudor Black Base, but no, you get a full 300. So that's modern day dive watches in a vintage inspired one. So I think it's just a little bit special, those stats, aren't they, for the money? And actually, when you get it in hand, there's nothing to complain about. Maybe a couple of things I'll tell you at the end. But the strap is like a waxy sailcloth. It feels almost waxy. It's nice, and it's got a nice supple leather underneath. And when you put it on the wrist, oh la la, it's just so comfortable. It's got a really low profile because it's only 13mm thick, which is a really good thing. It's a 42mm case, which is, I think it's really contemporary. Not too big, not too small. A little bit like Goldilocks' porridge to a certain degree. 22mm lugs, which again, that's a contemporary size. The big one for me, this is the big no-no, 52mm lug to lug. Now that is just, it's over-egging it, it's a little bit too much. And that's one of the first things that strikes me about this watch. It's the lug to lug. They're just stretching out so much, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's a negative. It is a negative, but overall, there's nothing to complain about with this watch. In fact, I'd say the lug to lug is the big one, and that's the only really thing that I can think about that's not very good on this watch. When I say not very good, what do I mean by that? It's just my personal preference. I just think that the elongated lug to lugs doesn't suit what I like in a watch. I prefer them to be a little bit more tapered in, a little bit narrower, a bit like the Planet Ocean maybe. But yeah, some people might like that. Some people might really dig long lugs. Oh my God, real insight here, guys. So if I had to say something bad about this watch, it would be the internal bezel and the lug to lugs. They're my two bad. I think they're the ones that it just gets me. The internal bezel, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just different, and I'm not sure if it's for me or not, to be honest. It works a treat. It goes both ways. Oh la la. But overall, this watch is just an absolute delight. I think they're doing a bronze version as well, which will be super sexy. I really like my bronze watches at the moment. Definitely one of them on the list. And this, for the money, you cannot go wrong. I recommend you to try this on as well, because the thing that struck me about this watch the most is how comfortable it is to wear. And because it's got two crowns on the same side there, I actually think when it pushes up against your wrist, it sort of cushions in different areas and actually makes it a more comfortable watch and a more comfortable wear. So overall, this is a fantastic watch. I've really enjoyed my time with it. As I say, there's so many positives for such a low amount of money. I don't think you can go wrong with this watch, to be honest, guys. Right, I hope you've enjoyed this review. I hope you enjoyed this rewatch. Get down to Francis & Gay. Get it bought. Right, guys, over and out. I'll see you in the next one. Jesus. Woo! Bit sweaty today, lads. Had to cut the review short. Right. See you later.